Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you my quiz app that I made using EJS and Node.js as backend. So this is the structure of my project. So in public, I store style, basically contains all styles from my project. And in views, views contains all EJS files. So here's the dashboard and index. So this is what pops up at start and leaderboard to see your score per quiz. And it lets you choose categories from these. And this is the final quiz, quiz space. And this is the result after the quiz. And this is the sign in. And this is the sign in page. So this is the actual logic of our project. So here I'm importing .env file. It is nothing but this. I'm storing all my sensitive data from database into this .env file and exporting it into this, as you can see. So in this way, your data will be safe. And of course, I'm using Express. So I'm importing Express as backend, Express session, and Firebase. I'm using Firebase as database and authentication tool. So path is like when you need to move from one page to another page, it helps you. And Axios is to fetch data from an API. And I'll tell you about it a bit later with example. And here I initialized the app. Here I initialized it again. And after that, yeah, I'm using EJS as view engines. And here all views are in these views folders. So I called views as director name. And what this function does is whenever you give it an array, it shuffles that array and gives you back. So I'll tell you about it a bit later. So this is the sign in. So when it routes this sign in, it renders the sign in. This is the index, sign up and sign in. This is the logic between sign up. So it takes the user input from sign up and use it to create the user account using Firebase authentication. Same goes with sign in. It checks if the user exists in Firebase or not. And after that, this navigates to dashboard and all. This is where the our logic starts. So this is the API we're fetching information from. It provides the questions, quiz questions, answers, and wrong answers. So amount is number of questions that it asks. By default is 10. And category, there are 9 categories. And by default, the difficulty is medium. And type is multiple choice questions. So you can have yes or no questions, but I only added multiple choice questions. Okay, here. So what it does is, so whenever we're fetching data from this API, the data contains some special symbols like double quotations and all. So what he just does is it converts them into browser. So what this decode does is it decodes the string into the special symbol and converts it into double quote or whatever. We use he for that. And here we use shuffle array. So this API gives us the correct answer and also as well as the wrong answers. So we need to shuffle them and give it to the user. That's why we use shuffle. This is provision page and this is submission. After submission, the value is stored in this object. And this object is sent to our database. So I'll show you about it. And these are the results and leaderboard. So we compare who are playing so we compare whose results and this is leaderboard. This is logout. We're running on port 3013. So let me let me show you the database about it. Right? So so the data is stored in this format by email, category, difficulty, and percentage, how they get, and their score. We can see different. Okay. Now for authentication, as you can see, we have these users. And let me run it. I open this tab here. Just reload it. Wait a minute. This is the index file. So we could sign up and create a new account. Right. Right. Do something. And click sign up. It takes us to sign in. We click hi. After signing in, it shows us these two options, leaderboard and quiz. So let's see the leaderboard. So far, three players have played this game, and you can see them. So go back to dashboard and let's take a quiz. So here we can select the category, so which is film. This is the difficulty, which is hard. We can increase or decrease the number of questions we have. Let's keep it 10 and start our quiz. Okay, these are the questions that we have. It generates random questions every time you start the quiz. So very less repetition of questions. I'm putting just random options in it. Okay, we got two. And yeah, so these are the right answers and dark ones are wrong answers. Let's go to dashboard and see the leaderboard. Yeah, you can see this is in fourth place, perspective. And so this is my quiz app, and that's it. Thank you.